everyone. Today we are talk about the relationship between tree ring and global warming. And I believe everyone has heard of the tree ring, but do you know the relationship between tree ring and global warming?
No.
Okay. So actually, there are relationships between tree ring and global warming, and the sharp increase in the population is one of the main factors contributing to the global warming. And at the same time, this is seriously threatens to the balance of natural and ecological environment. The amount of carbon dioxide emitted by such a population will be an astonishing number of the carbon dioxide per year, which will directly result in a continuous increase in the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And it will also directly affect the climate change on the surface of the Earth. And global warming is also affecting our daily life, including ecological environment and human health. And we do need paying attention to global warming, and the tree ring is obviously observe it. So as far as I'm concerned, the relationship between tree ring and global warming should be normal. And I have three main points here. First, I will describe the general the relationship between temperature variation and tree ring width. And second, I will examine the relationship between temperature variation and tree ring density. And third, I will discuss the relationship between temperature variation and the three isotopes. First, I will describe the general relationship between temperature variation and the tree ring width. In the study of the climatic and environmental changes using the tree ring data, the most commonly used is the annual ring width. Not only because it is easy to obtain, but also it is more important. It can reflect the climate factors more accurately and intuitively. The width of the tree rings may vary from the tree location to the geographical environment and the tree species, but mainly related to the temperature and the precipitation in the large environment. And the higher temperature is beneficial to the photosynthesis and is positively related to the width of the ring. When the temperature of the growing season is too high and the water is insufficient, the relationship between the high temperature of the growing season and the ring width is mostly negatively correlated. And second, I will examine the relationship between temperature variation and the tree ring density. The density analysis of the tree ring is a major breakthrough in the study of the ring climatology. It is completely different from the analysis of the wheel width. The annual wheel density is a comprehensive reflection of the cell diameter, cell wall thickness, and the speed. And the density change will caused by the cell structure difference is also influenced by the climate and the environmental change to some extent. So the change of the annual wheel density not only provides the information of the environment change similar to the wheel width, but also provide the necessary environmental change information, and it can be obtained by the density analysis for the tree samples with the little change in the width of the ring. It makes the study of the ring sense more universal. And at last, I will discuss the relationship between the temperature variation and the tree isotopes. And tree ring are used as the alternative data for climate change, and it has been paid more and more attention in the global climate change research. Since Douglas established the principles and the methods of the tree chronology, tree annual ring width, tree ring density, and ring sea-stable isotopes have been the main research objects of the tree chronology. And nowadays, climatological data can be reconstructed more accurately by the tree chronology theory, and especially the temperature and the precipitation. And through my speech, I hope to arouse everyone's concern about the global warming and increase the common sense of the relationship between tree ring and global warming.